Howdy cowdies, welcome to a quick little weekly walk about the collector. It's been fucking nuts in here this week. We had Friday off and look what happens, huh? Everyone comes in Monday, Tuesday. It's been Burko, but we've got a bloody good sale. Here's some of the cool stuff. A little carved ivory elephant. His trunk's up in the air, he's happy. Nice little carved ivory panel on the little sort of damaged Chinese silver little bracelet. It's pretty cool, a little sort of dog over the back as well. Lovely signed Bristol blue glass paperweight. Nice little silver. This little cigarette lighter has a really unusual mechanism on it. Some lovely little pins and badges. This is a little sterling silver Playboy bunny brooch. Beautiful little couple of medallions. One of them's 1887 enamelled silver St George and the Dragon crown or coin or some bloody thing, Vanessa was saying. It's a nice bit. Nice little deco sort of half dolls and Piro heads and stuff like that. Some Swarovski crystal. Sterling silver little toilet jars and little pots and stuff. More bits and bobs, more bits and bobs. These are lovely little wax sort of doll's head there. She's beautiful, this little Art Deco German porcelain one as well. She's lovely. Those two go with a little half doll over the back. A little sort of chain mesh purse. It's a beautiful little chatelaine up the top there. Lovely little thing. Another lovely little mesh purse with a sort of Bakelite, or plastic, early plastic little sort of handle on it there. Felicia automatic watch. Nice little bit of Sylvia Halpern and her daughter Deborah Halpern over on the left. Beautiful deco perfume bottle. Some nice bits and bobs in the little jewellery cabinet this week. What else have we got? Big spotlight. Beautiful original about sort of 1910, 1920 garden bench. It might even be earlier than that. Big heavy cast iron ends on it. Lovely Keininger grandfather clock there. It all works a peach. In great condition. Nice thing. What else have we got? Heaps of clothes. I kind of like this step ladder. Pretty cool. Little platform on top. Some lovely old sort of nurses' capes and stuff like that. And some pretty cool clothes and costumes. And you've got Tutankhamun over the back as well. Some nice plants this week. Been and raided a couple of gardens. Some stereo equipment. Giddy up cowboy boots. More stereo gear, a squeeze box, thank God it doesn't work. What else have we got here? Kind of like this, needs a little bit of work, but it's a nice little sort of outdoor cane with a little thin metal base, little two-seater. This is a nice little sort of deco phone table with a little lift up sort of space under. Oh, she's got a couple of cute puppies. And a bonus, you get a bonus in that little thing. All sorts of gear, boxes of china, boxes of glass. This looks like a sort of trolley or something that you can sit in and wheel somebody around, or else put a petrol drum in or something. There's a Weber barbecue. Big group, lot of mixed bits and bobs in amongst there. A couple of nice little stereo system, he's a little cutie. We've got some good books and stuff this week as well, lots of reference stuff. Little violin, there's a parrot on a perch. Old Yonex aluminium tennis racket, pretty early. Cool old scooter and an Airwalk skateboard. Little sharp record player there, which plays both sides of the records, but it will be damaged, they always are. This little pair of slimline speakers. Cool little hat box. These are beautiful, big garden urns. They're about 1920, something like that, give or take. Beautiful big pair. And the lovely old outdoor table there, once again with the original cast iron base. Beautiful pair of little outdoor tables as well in a Colebrookdale style. Probably actually Colebrookdale. Don't know, but they've got a lot of age to them. Beautiful little things. What else have we got? Surfboards, garden stuff, Nike shoes, Bakelite, tools. Lots of tools this week. Lots of nice English art pottery there. What else have we got? Victorian glass, some Bendigo pottery. Big group, lots of stuff. We kind of like the Pellegrini candlestick over the back. Goes with a couple of other ones. The brass one's quite nice. More Australian pottery down the bottom. This is an absolute little cracker. A little oil painting by George Colville, whose middle name is Garden. George Garden Colville. How can you forget that? It's a great little painting. He painted with the Heidelberg School. Alright. This is a bit later, I'd be thinking 1910, 1920. But geez, it's a lovely little thing. Good artist, overlooked a fair bit. Should be selling for a lot more than what he does. Lovely thing. More surfboards, China glass flip clock radio. Another one there. A little group light with a funny little koala on the pot. Bit of Australian art pottery over the back. More Australian pottery, more Australian pottery. And there's a nice Roba teapot with some more EP&S. Old Commodore keyboard. Pretty China. Some nice jugs in amongst that lot. Sport steering wheel, lovely bit of art glass. His nice little copal alarm clock there with the light on the top. It all folds up to be a little square. Some Raku pottery. Another nice little retro flip alarm clock. Another nice little retro flip alarm clock. Griffith's tea tin's a nice thing. Carlton Blues foil picture over the back. More Carlton Blues stuff. Boo. Don Bradman gear, nice hat box. Nice little record player, his little cracker. Little group lot. I really like this little hand-painted Japanese Art Deco plate. It's a copy of something else, but it's a good thing. A couple of nice bits of Japanese art pottery, a waji there, a bit later. Marked made in Japan, not just Japan. Some Swedish, Scandinavian pottery, nice little collection of Australian stuff. Beautiful little Arno Barreau bowl, love the glaze inside. What else have we got? Little crystal boudoir lamp. Kind of cute, the Casey swans. I know that's scary. They're kind of a bit nicer than most. A couple of nice little bits, little Japanese Gouda piece and a little enamelled seahorse dish is quite cute. Amphora's got a little bit of damage. That Amphora basket's got a bit of damage, so I put it with the damaged Gouda. Still nice things. Cool bit of Memphis 1980s ceramic porcelain there. Some more nice Australian stuff. A little hand-painted cabinet plate there by Isabel. And into the last two cabinets we've got some great gear. Lovely tools, movie posters. Pretty cool pair of ladies' legs in there. With some more nice little half dolls and other bits. Lassonne, Victorian bisque, Peggy Warren. Bit of Sturt pottery on the right. Gunda. I think that's Les Blakeborough. John Gilbert's got a little bit of damage. Beautiful cabinet Dalton plate there with the Aboriginals. Love the bit of Bretby English art pottery. Once again it's damaged unfortunately, but it's a lovely thing. Three nice bits of Bendigo. Nice little sort of art glass bird which is all signed. Some more nice things. Victorian glass, Bendigo, Bendigo. Big Phil Dunn lidded pot there as well. Susie Cooper. A little Ericsson phone's a ripper. Got some bloody good stuff this week, guys. More nice chisels and tools. Lovely big bit of art glass. Collection of sheriff's badges, sew-on patches. Whomping big Remude basket. I think you could take that down to Safeway and do your shopping with that. Nice bit of art glass. Got a bit of age to it. The Lapid Israeli vase over the back, which is signed by Dan, the artist who's painted it. Nice bit of Italian ceramic there. I think it's a Vlasta 50s Australian vase, a couple of more bits of Australian stuff. The Phyllis Dunn jug is really unusual with the slip trail decoration. A couple of nice little bits of Bennett's there, the mini jardiniers. This is a nice bit of Phil Dunn. I reckon this is one of the earliest bits I've seen, with a little signature on the back's quite unusual. It's got a little hairline crack, which is a shame, but it's a nice thing. Nice little bit of Harry Memmott. Guy Boyd over the back there. Ladro, Victorian, Gunda. Alexandra Cope, the hand-painted vase. Another nice bit of glass. Big Mingay lusterware sort of centrepiece thing there with a dolphin. They're nice. The Vlasta, 50 salt and peps. More nice stuff. Bennett's. Big pot over the back. I've forgotten who's made that. Can't remember everything. Nice bit there of Castle Harris. Unusual Melrose vase. Really nice bit of Regal Mashman. Love the John Gilbert bottle vase over the back. Beautiful bit, a little bit of Neil Douglas, a little crab. Johnny Campbell. Gunda from the Southern Cross Hotel in Melbourne. I reckon that would have been sold about the same time the Beatles were hanging out there. Lovely big art glass bird group as well. Gee, there's some good stuff in the sale this week, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked, but you know the story. Don't really care too much if you did, if you didn't. See you on Thursday night.